Hey everyone, DeVoe here. I wanted to take a second to discuss the new Pro XCM deck series. This is a series of playing cards that was designed specifically for XCM and card flourishing, the first ever of its kind. Now, what makes this deck special isn't just about the handling. You should always expect the highest quality stock, finishes, and handling abilities of any deck that I make. What makes this special is the design itself. Now, any deck designed for manipulation must encompass all aspects of what we do, from displays, spins, and cuts, to all the moves that require edge work, such as springs, spreads, waterfalls, and of course fans. This first deck in the Pro XCM series, entitled Dominion, has a twin-tip mirror back design with red priority and black secondary on the backs, and a special innovative face design allowing for pit priority and blank secondary on the faces, not only in full, but also for half and quartile reverse fanning, which is necessary for half blank fans. In addition to this, we also have gradiated black spot card designs for blank fanning without cover cards. Yes, that's right, blank fans without cover cards. There are, however, 4 cover cards included, which can be used for a multitude of uses to include priority and secondary covers, but also for visual effects and for deck stands. Now, for those of you that don't understand XCM or XCM design, don't worry, I'm going to break this all down for you. The concepts for this deck was created by myself with amazing artwork by Professor D.W. Felix Hopkins. We worked together to bring you this very special design. The twin-tip mirror back concept means that you can get 2 different colors depending on which way you fan them. And mirror back simply means that you can shuffle them normally without worrying about the direction they are facing. Dominion has a red priority. Priority is the color that's fanned from left to right. The secondary is black. Secondary means the color that shows up in reverse fans. I decided to go with a textured full bleed that will make your fans look amazing, whether or not you're a great fanner. The design also changes depending on the angles that you fan them, especially evident in giant fans. The extremely bold colors demand attention from your audience and are visible even at large distances. Now let's talk about these innovative face cards. I wanted unique face cards that were geared for manipulation. If you take a good look at the corner pips, they are small and very close to the edges, allowing for easy and beautiful fans. These faces, like most cards, have pip priority, meaning that you see the pips and numbers when fanned from left to right, and blank secondary when spread in the opposite direction. The blank secondary is important for flourishing and manipulation because you can make the deck look like it's blank by simply placing a blank cover card on top. Now, if you try to do a blank fan with less than a full deck of a regular deck of cards, say bicycle, it won't work. You'll start to see the center pips and part of the core design. And that's what makes the Dominion much different than every other deck out there. We removed the center pips. We removed the traditional court card design to allow space so you can do double reverse fans in both hands. We also included 2 blank cards so you can place them on top and do double blank fans. We also did something else extremely special. We made gradiated pip design on the black spot cards so that you don't actually need a cover card if you don't want to use one. Now, if you take a look at any of the black spot cards, you will notice that the center is bright and then it fades to black on both sides. This is key to help you hide the pip with your finger or thumb. You don't have to be very accurate. You could even be a little sloppy and still be able to cover that entire pip. Also, depending on what fan you're doing, you may need to use your index finger to cover the other side, which is very, again, simple to do with a gradiated pip. You can actually use the red cards too, you just have to be a little more accurate. Now, if all of that design isn't enough, we included 4 different cover cards, 2 sets of 2 sets of blank cards for half blank fans as we already discussed, and 2 double-sided cover cards. You can either use those for priority and secondary covers, or you can use those for all kinds of different color changes and different effects. There's all kinds of things you can do. And they're not just for cover cards. They're also for deck stands. Those of you that have my Secret Books Volume 2 know all about deck stands and understand why these are the perfect cards for that, instead of using cards from the deck. We also released the Dominion dice, which sold out in just a few minutes. Now, I'm not going to go into the whole hybrid dice stacking routines and all that, but that is what they are designed for. If you want to check it out, be sure to check out my Extreme Beginners Volume 2 DVD that has all kinds of cool dice stacking with cards material in it. Now, for those of you wondering where you can purchase them, I apologize. We sold out thousands of these in just over a week, so I don't have any more of these. However, go online, check magic shops, check card shops, and eBay. You may be able to find them. I do plan on making more Pro XCM decks. However, this Dominion deck was a limited edition and will not be reprinted in its exact form. So that's it for now. I hope that you enjoy the Pro XCM deck series and the Dominion decks.